class that has to do with a lack of men. Where are our men? Most of them have been incarcerated. There's been a war on drugs for the past 30 years that have targeted, marginalized people of color and the poor. And so we want to empower them so that they can not just do for themselves, but for their families also. How do we propose to do that? We propose to do this by literally having a staffing agency slash a development agency. We want to take men who don't have jobs and employ them, and we also want to work on their personal skills. So with that, we would like to, we're requesting $20,000 to start this pilot project. We already have a promise of 12 men employment with Walton Homes. They will be dealing with entry-level apartment maintenance, and but the prerequisite for them to get this job is that they have to be involved in this personal training program that we would like to put together. We've already put it together, and so the $20,000 would be for the pre-employment training. We would have a program director. We would also have 2 to 3 trainers. They would go through a 6-week pre-employment, and at the end of that, they have the uniqueness is that they have the jobs already promised. This would be a pilot project, and then we would like to morph this into something that's safe, self-sustaining for throughout the lifetime of the people that we're dealing with. It'll be a 1 to 2 year period. So this is what we would like to do in order to, and what's the uniqueness of it is that I'm an ex-felon myself. My qualifications is that I was given a second chance after having to do 5 and 6 years, and took my second chance, went to Morehouse, went to Harvard Divinity School, majored in urban church and community development, and I told God if I was given a second chance, I would go right back to the hood where I was selling dope, I would sell hope. And that's the thing that I see is most needed. We have a lot of programs dealing with the women and the children, but we look at family and that the man literally has to step up in being the provider, the protector of his home, and we want to provide. We've met a lot of individuals. One particular person by the name of DeAndre, he said, I'm tired of hustling. You know, I would like something legitimate to take care of my family, and so that's what we want to do. We want to particularly target the men, and we would be appreciative if we had the resources to do just that. Thank you very much.
Much better. Oh, we got it. That was much better. Yeah, that was it.
That was it. That was it, bro.
Look, you made that out faster.
Thank you. Well, the hard part is them keeping a job. So that's the number one thing. We want to start that, and then we want to continue with that too.
Okay. Yeah, I would add that in because it's like what the actual training.